This video is meant for the future generations. If you have wondered how it was during the COVID-19 and the quarantine in 2020/2021, you will find all the answers you are looking for in this video. Keep in mind that the footage is real. In the early months of 2020, a new virus emerged, causing a global pandemic that would change the way people lived their lives for years to come. COVID-19 spread rapidly across the world, with countries locking down and implementing strict measures to curb its spread. As governments ordered their citizens to stay at home and practice social distancing, people were forced to adapt to a new way of life. At first, it seemed like a temporary inconvenience, but as the weeks turned into months, the reality of the situation began to sink in. Families were separated, businesses closed, and events canceled. For many, it was a time of immense uncertainty and fear. But amid the chaos, there were stories of hope and resilience as people found ways to connect, support each other, and survive the quarantine. In the early days of the pandemic, many people turned to technology to stay connected with loved ones. Video calls and virtual gatherings became the norm, as people found new ways to celebrate birthdays, holidays, and milestones from afar. Social media platforms were also used to share stories and offer support, with people using hashtags like #InThisTogether and #StayHomeSaveLives to spread positivity and solidarity. For others, the quarantine was a time to focus on self-improvement. With gyms closed and outdoor activities limited, people turned to home workouts and online fitness classes to stay active. Many also took up new hobbies, like baking, gardening, or learning a new language to occupy their time and keep their minds active. But the quarantine was not without its challenges. For some, the isolation and uncertainty led to increased stress and anxiety, as people struggled with the loss of routine and the constant news updates about the pandemic. Mental health resources like teletherapy and hotlines became essential lifelines for those in need of support. As the months went on, communities came together to support those most affected by the pandemic. Local businesses and restaurants found new ways to serve customers, from offering curbside pickup to delivering meals to frontline workers. Nonprofits and community groups also stepped up to provide resources and assistance to those in need, from food banks to financial aid. Despite the many obstacles, people in 2020 and 2021 found ways to adapt, stay resilient, and support each other through the quarantine. The pandemic was a reminder of the power of human connection and the importance of coming together in times of crisis. And though the world may never be the same again, the lessons learned during the pandemic will undoubtedly shape how we live and interact with each other for years to come.